So I think Piggy Intercity just sees one of the biggest lore returns we've had in a long time. And no, I'm not talking about some random side character. I'm talking about TIO, or maybe even Mr. Stitchy, because after playing through the new demo, I found multiple notes that all seem to connect to one really suspicious idea. Someone is coming. Yeah, so you see, that was really corny, but at first, a lot of the notes in the demo just seemed like normal world-building stuff about explorers, dried-up locations, and random characters. But then I found this note. The note reads, "He was right. They should have listened. Lucky for us, he knows how to fix things. He will make things right." This note is immediately different from everything else. It's way more serious, way more cryptic, and clearly talks about one specific person. Someone who was apparently right all along. Someone people didn't listen to. And now, according to whoever wrote this note, he's the one who can fix everything. That already sounds suspicious, but when you connect it to the other notes, it gets even crazier. This next note reads, "There are rumors suggesting that they're going to stop letting people in for good. You don't think they'd really do that with the state of Evalio, right? Now, right?" This tells us Evalia is clearly in a really bad state right now. There's panic, uncertainty, and why did I write words I can't pronounce? And probably some kind of lockdown or isolation happening. Then the next note reads, "Nobody seems to care about the well-being of Evalia anymore. Their desire for power has blinded them from the real goal, solving this crisis, unless perhaps the goal was never to fix things." Okay, now this is huge, because now we know there's a crisis happening. Leadership is falling, and people are losing trust. And what happens when people lose trust in leadership? They start looking somewhere else for answers, which brings us back to that first note, where it says, "He knows how to fix things." That sounds like less than a random person, but more like someone people are putting faith in, almost like a savior, or worse, a cult figure. And who in Piggy lore fits that role perfectly? TIO. Or Mr. Stitchy. Without booting Mr. Stitchy out the window yet, both characters are mysteriously heavily tied to manipulation, influence, and larger forces behind the normal infection story. This would honestly make the perfect sense. Evalia is collapsing, people are desperate, and now there may be a group believing that TIO or someone connected to him is the answer, not just returning physically, but returning through influence. Even though I don't really think it's going to be Mr. Stitchy, because he hasn't really been a big part of the lore, maybe this could be where he truly shows up and comes back. So, yeah, I genuinely think Piggy Intercity is setting up the return of TIO in a much bigger way than people expected, not just as a random cameo, but as a major force tied directly to whatever crisis is happening in Evalia. But that's just my theory, a game theory! Do you guys think that TIO is actually back, or is he completely losing it after one demo? Thanks for watching.